So this is my workshop.
Hello guys, in this video I'll be showing you how to make this awesome modern looking floating desk at your home, and you might be wondering how strong it is. Well, I can sit on it, but I won't be doing that again. Let's start the video. Okay, so here as you can see I've got 3 sheets of plywood. These are 2 by 4 feet, and actually it was sheet of 6 by 4 feet, but I got it cut like this way, and this is 18 thick. Now mark these lines on one of the sheet, and we need to cut the pieces like this. These are 5 inches wide, and one is of 4 feet and other 4s are of 2 feet long. Well, there are actually not 2 feet exact long because it need to be 18 less than 2 feet. I'll show you why. So as you can see, this is gap and they are actually 18 less than 2 feet. Now I've laid one sheet down. This will be the base of our table, and here as you can see the 18 we left in 2 feet will be useful right here, so it can be perfect right angle. As you can see, it's not overlapping each other. Now I applied glue and stick these pieces using some nails and glue and sand the extra sides. Now as you can see, the basic box is ready. Now I'll be also adding a drawer in between, so I have left a space for that. Here as you can see, I've got a wood for a drawer. It would be 22 inches by 15 inches and 4 inches in height. And I assembled the drawer using some glue and nails. As you can see, the drawer is ready, and now we just need to add a plywood. For this I measured the sides, and it is exactly 22 inches by 16 inches. I've got this sheet of plywood cut like that, and I stick it using some glue and nail again. Now I've decided to paint table from inside, and the paint I'll be using, it's a white oil paint. You can get this easily on any hardware store. For the drawer slides, I have laid drawer on some height. You can use any plywood sheet or acrylic sheet like I did, and I've got this block of wood to hold down the slides onto its place, so I can use that same block of wood inside the table as well. I have marked the points where the holes need to be drilled, and I attached it using some screws. Now using that same block of wood, I have placed the other side of slide on the other side of wood and also attached it using some screws. Now I have inserted the drawer and see if everything is perfect, and it was perfect. Then I took this complete setup and placed it inside the table, and so that I can avoid measurement mistakes. Now I marked where the holes need to be drilled so that I can attach the table to the wall. Then I drilled the holes using this bit. And to attach the table, I will using this kind of roll bolts. These are pretty strong. Then I marked the points where the holes need to be drilled on the wall, and I drilled it using 12 bit. And to attach this bolts, you just need to hammer it while the bolt is inserted inside it. And I didn't show the process of mounting the table because it required more than one people. It is very simple. You just tighten the bolt. And I also added some screws for extra support, just to be safe, Then I placed the top of the table, and I won't be using nails to stick it because it won't be able to handle that hits, and I will be using screws. For that, I also make the line which is lined up with the sheet of wood below it. Then I drill the holes and fix it using some screws. I drill the screws such a way that they are flush with the surface so I can stick the laminate perfectly. As you can see, now I have got the sheet of laminate. It's available in 8 by 4 feet, and cut this using this laminate cutter. Then I placed glue on top of the plywood and make sure it's spreaded all the way, and just put the sheet of laminate on it and stick it using some tape. If you are wondering why I am taping this, because it's very common in India. Now the glue is completely dried, and as you can see, the laminate is flushed with the surface, and then I inserted a drawer to see if it was perfect and also to attach the handle. For the handle, I have decided to use just a piece of wood with a cutout in it so that I can grab it, and to place it I have used a hot glue and make sure it's lined up perfectly. After the hot glue dries, I can just remove it and screw the screws from behind. Here, as you can see, I used 3 screws. Now I have cut these strips from laminate to hide the edges of plywood. You can also use edge bending tape, but I didn't have it. I stick these strips using that same process with some glues and tape, and it was completely dried up after some hours, and as you can see, the table is finally completed. So that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you like this project. If you like this project, make sure to drop a like and check out my channel if you like some more videos. So thank you for watching. Bye bye. Well, it was my first woodworking project and I have made a little mistake. As you can see, there is a air bubble inside here. You can see only at this angle, and I don't know why it's there, but if you know the solution, make sure to comment down below so that we all can learn together.